morning. Welcome to your new class, class number 868. Okay, let's start with grammar. One aspect of grammar. From our big grammar book, I'm going to go back to point number 42. I'm going to review point number 42 on page 173. And I'm going to expand. Más allá de lo que hay aquí, voy a ampliar más. Going to expand. The imperative, que fácil es. El imperativo en inglés es facilísimo. It's very, very easy. The imperative. Ve a la puerta. Go to the door. Go to the door. No vayas a la puerta. Don't go to the door. Claro. Go, don't go. Put your hands on the table. Don't put your hands on the table. All right. Look at the camera. Don't look at the camera. It's very easy. Ahora, en español decís, in English, go to the door. Don't go to the door. There are two ways. In Spanish, there are 8. Ve a la puerta. Vaya usted a la puerta. Id a la puerta. Vayan a la puerta. Y luego, no vayáis. Uf, it's crazy. Ve a la puerta, no vayas. Mira la cámara, no mires. Ponlo en la mesa, no lo pongas. Ponlo, no lo pongas. Lo cambiáis totalmente. No decís no ponlo. Decís no lo pongas. Ven, no vengas. So, it's in Spanish very difficult. In fact, in some cases for 2, in English, there are 16. 16. See, it's interesting. If somebody, for example, a person who lives in Nebraska, 40 years old, and he says, hey, Richard, yeah, you live in Spain. Yes, I live in Spain. Ooh, I want to learn Spanish. What do you recommend? Me? Don't learn Spanish. Forget it. No, but I want to learn Spanish. Si quisiera de verdad disuadirle, if I really wanted to dissuade him, I would say, okay, yeah, dámelo, give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me has 8 different ways in Spanish. Oh, you mean there are 8 different ways to say give it to me? Yeah. Dámelo, démelo, dádmelo, dénmelo. Si el objetivo es masculino. Si es una botella, dámela, démela, dénmela, dádmela. So there are 8 different alternatives depending on the situation. De usted o tuteo or varios o uno solo. Masculine or feminine object. And I tell him that. I said, do you still want to learn Spanish? Oh, I don't know. Because in English, it's give it to me. And there's only one way. In Spanish, there are 8 ways. All right. You have to remember, con este señor es con usted o con de tú. You know, it's very difficult to know. But the imperative English is very easy. Give it to me. Don't give it to me. Go to the door. Don't go to the door. Okay. Come here. Don't come here. Look at me. Don't look at me. Turn on the lights. Don't turn on the lights. Answer the telephone. Don't answer the telephone. Okay. Now, there are other ways of imperatives, polite imperatives, lo que yo llamo imperativos más corteses. Okay. Courteous or polite. Yeah. ¿Puedes ir a la puerta, por favor? Can you go to the door? ¿Podrías ir a la puerta? Igual que en español. You can say, oye, ¿puedes ir a la puerta, por favor? ¿Podrías ir a la puerta, por favor? ¿Te importaría ir a la puerta, por favor? The same. ¿Serías tan amable de ir a la puerta? All right. It's exactly the same in English. Can you go to the door, please? Could you go to the door, please? Would you go to the door, please? Oh. And would you mind going? ¿Te importaría ir? Would you be so kind as to go to the door, please? O sea, sería tan amable. El would you, Tercero, ¿quieres ir a la puerta, por favor? El ¿quieres ir? Como forma de imperativo. Oye, ¿me quieres traer ¿me quieres traer un vaso de agua? Would you? Vamos a would. Me traerías, literalmente. Would you bring me a glass of water, please? Could you bring me a glass of water? Can you bring me a glass of water, please? Would you mind bringing me a glass of water, Bring me a glass of water. All right. Don't bring me a glass of water. Would you mind not bringing me a glass of water? Etc. So these are polite imperatives, and don't worry. Which do I recommend? Well, I recommend courtesy, so probably I can. Yeah, ¿me puedes traer un vaso de agua? Yeah. Aquí en España dices, al camarero, perdone, ¿me trae un vaso de agua, por favor? Dices, me trae. You bring me. You can't know. In English, you have to say, me puede traer. Can you bring me a glass of water, please? Could you? Pero vamos, los dos van en can. Choose one and use it. Can you bring me a glass of water? Please. All right. El please, I recommend it. Please. My daughter, cuando la Mico tenía 7 años. And she says, Papa, pass me the milk. Pásame la leche. O pásame lo que. I said, what's the magic word? She said, now. La palabra mágica. Quería por favor. She said, ahora. Now. What's the magic word? Now. All right. So I passed her the milk. But in any case, imperatives. Now, indirect imperatives. Quiero que vengas. Quiero que vayas a la puerta. I want you, Carmenchu, I want you to go to the door. I want you to pay attention to me. I want you. I'm asking you. Te estoy pidiendo que me prestes atención. I'm asking. Mask es máscara, ¿no? Sí. Pero no estoy diciendo máscara. I'm ask. I am asking. I'm asking. No estoy enmascarándote. I'm not masking you. I'm asking you. I'm asking you to pay attention to me. I'm telling you. Te lo estoy diciendo. I'm telling you to pay attention to me. Yes. Ahora bien, I'm demanding that you pay attention to me. All right. I'm asking you to pay attention to me. I want you. Quiero que me prestes atención. I want you to pay attention to me. Me gustaría que me prestaras más atención. I would like you to pay more attention to me. Quisiera que prestaras. I would like you to pay more attention to me. All right. Hey, Richard, yeah. Do you want Marta to continue working with you? It's up to her. But yeah, fine. Yeah, I want Marta to continue working with me. But it's up to her. Es su decisión. It is up to her. It's up to her. But yeah, I want her to continue. So, o sea, estos imperativos de esta forma. All right. So, the imperative. Got it? Okay, fine. Next one, the expressions. English expressions. Page 51. At the top. Expression number 181. By the looks of things, por la mirada de las cosas, o por el aspecto de las cosas. By the look. Tienes buen aspecto hoy. You look good today. You look. Tú emanas bien. O sea, you look good. You look, o sea, usamos look. En español diréis, hoy tienes buen aspecto. ¿Qué te pasó? You look good. Now, by the looks of things means al parecer. Por lo visto, al parecer, by the looks of things, según el aspecto de las cosas, creo que es el momento de hablar con el jefe. Ya, el horno ya no está para bollos. Bueno, el horno sí que está para bollos. All right. So, by the looks of things, maybe today is the day. By the looks of things, by the looks of things. All right. Han empezado un nuevo negocio, pero al parecer las cosas no van bien. They've started a new business, or they've started up. El up isn't mandatory. It's optional. They've started up a new business, but by the looks of things, it isn't going well. Yo siempre pongo looks con la S aquí. Admiten los dos, by the look of things. Yo nunca. Al parecer nada ha cambiado. By the looks of things, nothing has changed. By the looks of things, nothing has changed. All right, the next one, by the skin. Ooh, wow. By the skin of your teeth. Por la piel de los dientes, de tus dientes, o mis dientes. Means por los pelos. Aquí, ¿qué dice aquí? Por los pelos, por un pelo, por los pelos. Nos hemos escapado de la luz de nieve por los pelos. We escaped from the avalanche by the skin of our teeth. Por la piel de nuestros dientes. Strange expression because teeth don't have skin. But we say that by the skin of, you made it by the skin of your teeth. You made it by the skin of your teeth. Así go. Así go. Por los pelos. By the skin of your teeth. We escaped by the skin of our teeth. Yes. Let's see. Después de todos los retrasos, por un pelo logré subir el avión. After all the delays, I made it onto the flight. I made it. Lo hice. O sea, I made it means llegar. Logré llegar. I made it onto the flight by the skin of my teeth. Se usa muchísimo esto. By the skin of my teeth, by the skin of your teeth, by the skin of her teeth, by the skin of their teeth, by the skin of our teeth, by the skin of our teeth. Number 183, by leaps and bounds. A pasos agigantados. To leap, it's to leap. To jump. But to leap is more ambitious. Bound también. Por saltos y brincos, o algo así. By leaps and bounds. Means a pasos agigantados. You are progressing by leaps and bounds. Estás progresando a pasos agigantados. Congratulations. You are progressing by leaps and bounds. Leap. Escrito leap. Interesting word. For basically two meanings. One is leap year. El año bisiesto. Leap year. Leap year. O sea, no sé por qué. Leap. I don't know why. No sé por qué se dice bisiesto. ¿Qué significa bisiesto? She doesn't know. Marta doesn't know. I used to know, but I forgot. I used to know the reason for the word bisiesto. Okay. But, yes. But I don't remember. In English, leap year. Every 4 years we have leap year. O sea, el año que donde hay un salto, pero no hay un salto, hay un día adicional. There's an additional day. The 29th of February. All right. Leap year. Leap. But another expression, look before you leap. Mira antes de dar el salto. Geronimo. Look. Marta's falling asleep. You're not falling asleep? No. She's falling asleep. Okay. All right. Look before you leap is an expression we use figuratively. Mira, antes de emprender este tipo de negocio, estúdialo bien, eh? Look before you leap. You know, leap is dar un salto sobre del acantilado o del precipicio. Look before you leap. Yeah. That means look before you jump. But we use it figuratively. Look before you leap. Now, by leaps and bounds means a pasos agigantados. By leaps and bounds. Las cosas han progresado a pasos agigantados. Things have progressed by leaps and bounds. Aquí se admite in leaps and bounds. Será británico. I never use it. I say by leaps and bounds. And finally, at the bottom of page 51, a calculated risk. A calculated risk. Un riesgo calculado. ¿Se dice así? Yeah, it's the same. A calculated risk. Tomar riesgos, correr riesgos. We say to take risks and to run risks. To take risks is less risky than to run risks. I take risks in my life, but I don't run risks. It's too risky. Correr riesgos es demasiado arriesgado. Que asumir riesgos. To take risks. Asumo riesgos, but calculated risks. Calculated. Yes. I look at the two extremes. The best case scenario and the worst case scenario. The best case. Olegario is... Can you hear it? No? All right. No lo pueden oír. They can't. You can. Marta está. No aguanta. Aquí no. She can't. Olegario is not her best friend, okay? Best case scenario, ¿cuántos millones gano? The best case scenario. Worst case scenario, ¿cuántas camisas me pierdo? O sea, ¿sabes? Now, if the worst case scenario is, if I can handle the worst case scenario, if it doesn't destroy me, if I can handle it, I'll take the risk. You see, you have to very seriously look at the worst case scenario. You see, ¿cuántos meses te retrasan tu progreso? En el peor de los casos. O meses, o años. Si son años, no lo hagas. Okay? So you need to look at these things. That's taking calculated risks. A calculated risk. Okay, my friend. Translation booklet. How much time do we have left, Marta? Do we have time? Oh yeah, we can start. We probably won't finish, but that doesn't matter. Tomorrow is another day. Mañana es otro día. Tomorrow is another day. Yeah, eso es de la película Gone with the Wind, lo que viento se llevó. Yes. Rhett Butler says, darling, goodbye. I'm leaving you for good. And Scarlett O'Hara says, but Rhett, what am I going to do with my life? And he says, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Me importa un comino. I don't give a damn. And then he leaves. She closes the door and walks into her house. And there's a stairway in descansillo. A stairway and a landing. Decimos aterrizaje para descansillo. And there's a window. And the sunlight is coming in through the window. And she looks at the light coming in and says, well, tomorrow is another day. Sigue con la vida, you know. So you continue. Tomorrow is another day. So if we don't finish this today, tomorrow is another day. Page 360. Page 360. ¿Crees que van a subir? Anda. We have to start over here. Let's see. Depende de los tipos de interés. It depends on the interest rates. ¿Crees que van a subir? O sea, los tipos. Do you think they're going to go up? Do you think they are going to go up? Do you think they are there? Do you think they're going to go up? Do you think they're going to go up? Un nativo diría, do you think they're going to go up? Do you think they're going to rise? Escrito rise, rise. Que van a subir. Do you think they're going to rise? Do you think they're going to go up? Las autoridades quieren bajarlos. The authorities want to lower them. The authorities. Authorities. Curiosa la expresión de authorities. Lo he mencionado muchas veces. Autor. Autorizar. Autoridad. En español, au. Autor, author, author. Autorizar, authorize. Autoridad, authority. No, authority. No, it changes. With the word autoridad, we say authority. A table, a book, a pen, authority. ¿Cuántos authorities hay? No, there's only one. Authority. Así se pronuncia, authority. Las autoridades quieren bajarlos, o los tipos. The authorities want to lower them. To raise them, to lower them. To raise the interest rates, to lower the interest rates. Yes. Pueden. Can they? Can they? Tienen bastante poder. They have quite a lot of power. They have quite a bit of power, ambos. Tienen bastante poder. Cuando bastante precede un sustantivo, bastante poder, bastante dinero, bastantes problemas. Bueno, decimos quite a bit, quite a lot, or quite a few. Si es plural, quite a few. Tienen bastantes problemas, Ojo, más de lo que crees. They have quite a few problems. Pero tienen bastante dinero. But they have quite a lot of, or quite a bit of. They have quite a bit of money, but they have quite a few problems too. All right. Quite. Quite sin a bit of, etc. Precede adjetivos. Quite big, quite small, quite rich, quite poor, etc. Quite a bit of. Tienen bastante poder. They have quite a bit of power. They have quite a lot of power. Tienen que consultarse los bancos. O sea, tienen que ser consultados los bancos. Do the banks, voz pasiva, do the banks have to be consulted? Do the banks have to be consulted? Consult. No digas consult. Esa U tan oscura castellana. Consultar. Ultra. Que cuesta una nativa de ultra. Consultar. Consult. Ultra. Non plus ultra. Ultra. Consult. Do the banks have to be consulted? No necesariamente. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Es un hombre muy educado, cambiando de tercio. Es un hombre muy educado. He's a very polite man. Educated no se dice. He's a very educated man. Es un hombre con buena formación académica. That's educated. Es un hombre muy educado. He's a very polite man, a very courteous man. Well-mannered, bien manerado. Well-mannered man. All right. Él tuvo una buena formación. He had tuvo muy buena formación. He had a very good education. He's a very polite man, and he had a very good education. Formación académica. Recibí una formación francesa. I received a French education. Not true. I received an American education, totally American. Education. Fui formado por los jesuitas. I was educated by the Jesuits. ¿Os cuesta decir Jesuits? Ignore. I wasn't educated by the Jesuits. Although I think it would be interesting. The Jesuits are very rational. Yeah, la pronunciación. Os cuesta horrores. Bijou. Joya en francés. Bijou. Jesuits. The Jesuits. Fui formado por los jesuitas. I was educated by the Jesuits. Los jesuitas. Están en todas partes. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. No es verdad. They're everywhere. Están donde menos te los esperas. They are where you least expect them. Anda. Subí el Everest y arriba está un jesuita. There's a Jesuit. What are you doing here? The same as you, to climb Mount Everest. Yeah. You climb Mount Everest, and it takes 2 weeks to climb. And then you reach the top. You spend 10 minutes taking pictures, and then you start down. The interesting thing is in the climb. Lo bueno está en el ascenso. Y en la vida también. Una vez que llegas al pináculo, the pinnacle, la cima, life is not as fun anymore. So, the best moments in life is the climb, not the top. The top is 10 minutes taking pictures, que bien. Yeah, and then it's dangerous going down, Porque el declive o el declinación, is more dangerous. It's more dangerous to go back down the mountain than to go up. All right, so, están ellos, los jesuitas, dicen, donde menos te los esperas. They're where you least expect them. They are where you least, escrito least. They're where you least expect them. Profesores de inglés están viendo, me los penas. Tendrás que razonar con él. Sorry. You'll have to reason with him. To reason with Conrado? To reason with Conrad? Forget it. He's unreasonable. He's not a reasonable man, Conrad. Okay, tendrás que razonar con él. To reason, como la palabra razón. You'll have to reason. Have to. Suena F, ¿no? You'll have to reason with him. You'll have to reason with him. La economía va de mal en peor. The economy is getting worse and worse. Ayer me regalaron 2 grandes botellas de aceite de oliva de diseño, con lo que cuesta el aceite hoy en día. Wow. You know, I think it's more expensive than a bottle of wine. I don't know. But I received 2 nice, high-quality oils yesterday. Thank you very much, my friends. See you tomorrow.